Good morning, boys and girls. This morning I wanted to go over some of the language that you had to do last week on nouns and adjectives because some of us had a little bit of trouble with it. So I put some of the examples back on the board and I'm going to go over them with you, okay? So the first sentence says, Mom served warm bowls of delicious soup for lunch. Our directions told us to underline all of the nouns and pronouns in the sentence. So the first thing we do is we go through and we underline the nouns. Well, I see that mom is a noun, so she would be underlined. Bowls are a noun because they are a thing. Soup is a noun because that is a thing. And lunch is a noun because that is also a thing. Then the directions said to circle all of the adjectives. Now remember, boys and girls, an adjective describes the noun. Whose, what kind, how many. So we're going to go through and we're going to find all of the adjectives that describe the noun. Now, Mom, since she's at the very beginning of the sentence, she doesn't have an adjective that describes her. But I do see an adjective that describes the bowls. And so I asked myself the question, what kind of bowls are they? They're warm, so I would circle warm. Then I go to the next line, and I see that soup is a noun, and I ask myself, what kind of soup is it? It's delicious, and I circle that. Lunch does not have an adjective that describes it. The third part of the directions said to draw an arrow from the adjective to the noun that it describes. Well, warm describes the bowls, so I draw an arrow here. Delicious describes the soup, and I draw an arrow there. That is all you had to do for sentence 1. Sentence 2, the quiet music relaxed the tired child. Well, let's find all the nouns first. The first noun I see is music because that is a thing, and child is a noun because that is a person. Now, we're going to go and find the adjectives that describe these. Oh, I remember something. If you think back a few weeks ago, boys and girls, we learned that the and a are adjectives. So, if music is a noun, I'm going to ask myself, well, what kind of music was it? The quiet music. Well, child is a noun. What kind of child was he? The tired child. And then I'm going to go back and draw arrows. I'm going to draw an arrow from the to music and from quiet to music. And then I'm going to draw an arrow from the to child and tired to child. The third sentence, Wesley's muddy shoes are sitting by the back door. Let's find the nouns first. Well, Wesley is a noun because he's a person. Shoes are a noun because they are a thing. And door is a noun because it is a thing. Now, I'm going to find the adjectives that describe the nouns. Wesley does not have an adjective that describes him because Wesley's at the beginning of the sentence. But shoes do. So I'm going to ask myself the question, whose shoes are these? Well, they are Wesley's. What kind of shoes are they? They are muddy. So look here, boys and girls. Wesley is not only a noun in this sentence, but he's also an adjective to describe whose shoes they are. Now I'm going to come all the way down here to door. What kind of door is it? The back door. Now, I'm going to come back and I'm going to draw arrows to our nouns. I'm going to draw an arrow from Wesley to shoes and from muddy to shoes. And then I'm going to draw an arrow from the to door and back to door. Okay, boys and girls, when your parents pick up your packet today, in the folder are your papers that you did last week and I graded them. If you will get out that language paper that has these sentences on it, you will see if you got them correct or what you missed. I hope that this will help you go back over because In the next few pages you're going to do in language, you're still going to have to do some adjectives, okay? All right, boys and girls, if you have any questions, remember, you can call me or text me, okay? Bye, guys.